It's my belief that 80% of consoles out there can give you an 80% mix. At their base level, all audio consoles do essentially the same thing. They may go about it in different ways, offer different tools of doing certain things, but in the end, it's always been my experience that I can get a mix that sounds like me on almost any console. The question is, can I get that extra 5 or 10% on top of it? And in this case, what I'm going to show you today, this feature on the Wing gets you a few percent more on an already good mix. This isn't going to fix anything bad. This isn't going to set anything, this isn't worth the price of admission just for the board, in my opinion. But if you have this tool, I think this will give you that little push maybe over the edge or a little closer to the edge. And the feature I'm talking about is the Maxer, or the the Sonic Maximizer emulator that comes on each channel now on the Wing. And so I want to show you how this is what I did. I loaded up the Maxer on each of my drum channels except for the overheads, and I think it gave it that little push that I was looking for. So here's what the drums sound like with presets, edited presets, all that good stuff as it is right now. Okay, doesn't sound bad at all to me. I just was kind of, in the context of the rest of the mix, I was wanting more. And so what I did is I went through each channel, and on the Wing, if you select your channel, select your EQ, then you have your filter section up here. And you have a few different options that you can either toggle through or turn off and on. And in this case, I went down to the Maxer, and if you turn it on, now you have these two other essentially gain knobs. I don't know if I would call it that, but percent knobs here for high and low content. So I went through each one, like for the kick in, for example, 20% on the low, 30% on the high, and 20%, 30% on kick out, 15, 30 snare top, 0 low, only high on snare bottom, 20/20, 15/20 for toms. So let's really quick, I will A/B this. Here they are without the Maxer engaged. And with. Let's crank it on the snare just to show you what it does. All right, so you can see a little goes a long way. It's still fairly subtle in the midst, or in the context of the full mix, but in my opinion, it adds that little extra oomph that's needed to get the drums to really slam through. A little bit of maybe saturation in there to take off those peaks that are abrasively popping out and smooth them out, but also just get the level up some. So, in my opinion, it adds a good flavor to the whole thing, but isn't a end-all be-all. It's something that I think just kind of helps you get a little bit farther. So, here it is in the context of everything. All right, that's the Maxer on the Wing. I hope this has been helpful. Give it a shot on your drums, on your vocals too, and let me know what you think. It kind of sets stuff over the top, and I really like the whole flavor it gives to different channels. So yeah, all the presets, everything for the Wing is available in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next one.